Hey there, everyone. Wanted to put up a video here about what I do to clean the walleye. Enjoy the video. Give me a like, subscribe, and comment if you feel inclined to do so. Appreciate it. First thing you want to get, you can do this with just a standard blade. I'm telling you, either a corded or battery operated fillet knife is going to get you through this quickly. You can do it with a regular blade. It's going to take you way longer to do this. All right, let's get to it. So what I do is I fold this front fin back and I come in right here behind the gill plate, and I'm going to angle slightly towards this bottom fin so you get kind of up under here, because you want this meat, you know, as far up as you can possibly get. So I usually grab this gill plate, try to get up just a little bit more, and then I'm going to kind of angle it down like this. So you get in there, you'll feel it hitting the spine there, and that's where you want to stop. Then you want to angle your blade like this, and you're going to want to go right down along the spine just like you would normally fillet, all the way down to the end. Now the key here is you want to stop right here at the end. The reason for that is you're going to flip this around. So then what you want to do is you want to take this piece that you left here, this flap, and you want to just cut down, but not through the skin. And then you're going to hold the fish here, and then you're going to come down right along the skin, just like that. And there you go. Now you got a good fillet. Then you fold this over. We're going to do the cheeks here. So what I do with the cheek is you come down right behind here, you make a cut, and then you're going to make a scooping motion kind of like this. And again, you're going to leave a little bit there at the end. You can just grab it like this and just peel that right off the skin. And you can see why they call them a scallop. It's about the same size. All right, same thing here on this side. You're going to want to come up just underneath that gill plate, come down to the backbone there, angle your blade slightly, try to do a better job on this side. Get down right along that spine, right here to the bottom. Oh, missed a spot right there. All right. Yeah, much better on this side. Come down here, get the skin, go right along there. Yep, got two nice ones. Same thing on the cheek here. Come down. Remember, don't cut all the way through. Flip it over. It'll just kind of naturally fold over once you get it. Reach in there, your hand, grab it, pull it off. And there you go. There's another cheek. And that, folks, is how you fillet a walleye. Not too difficult, but obviously with this kind of knife, you're done in less than a minute. I'm going to fillet this second walleye just to show you how quickly it can be done with the electric knife. All right, one other technique that I forgot to mention here, you'll notice the edge of my table. You want to get the walleye close to the edge of the table so that you can get a really good angle on it. If you have it, say up here, you're going to hit the handle of your knife on the edge of the table, and you're not going to be able to get a really good angle on the walleye. So you want to make sure that you're on the edge so that you can come down and get it. And this is true for regular filleting too, somewhat, but with the electric knife, it's even more so. All right, that one's a little bigger. Yeah, I did a much better job on this one. Didn't leave too much on the bone there. And there you go. Get the cheek on this side, and we're all done. And there we go. That's the second one, all done. One other thing that I forgot to mention about walleyes is I do bleed them. So I make a cut here. Now, I don't do this right away. I let them in the live well until I'm about ready to drive home or back to the dock. And that's when I make the cut here, let them bleed in the live well, and then clean it out whenever I get back to the dock, or recirc on it so it cleans it out pretty good. There's a bunch of folks online saying it doesn't really matter. I've just always done that, even with other fish. All right, the next thing we got to do here is get these rib cages out and some of the pin bones out here in the middle. If you would fillet this typically with a standard fillet knife, you would just get all the way down through here. And there is some meat behind there. I'm going to try to take this rib cage out and try to preserve as much as I can on here. What I'm doing here is I'm just making a preliminary cut, because what you want to do is, just like you would with a fillet knife, you want to try to preserve as much of that meat as you can. Come down along that rib cage, just like that. And it comes down, right? Keep going. Keep coming down. And you're going to feel the end of it there. All right, now you can see here, there's a little bit of meat right here, but for the most part, there's bones that go all the way through this. And you want to use your fingers to make sure that you got everything. You know, I did, for the most part, right through here, there's nothing there. But I do feel these pin bones right here, and they come back to about right there in the middle. What I do is I take, and you just take your knife, cut right down along the pin bones. Come over here, you'll see the edge right there where they actually are. Cut them out. And there you go. Make sure you got everything. So there's a nice walleye fillet, boneless and skinless, all ready to go in the fryer. So now we have a pile of our fillets. I'm going to put these in some water. I can't just take the guts in these fishes and bury them in the backyard or throw them in the woods. If you have that, great. If you don't, like I do, here's how you can get rid of this stuff. Is we're going to take your standard Ziploc bag, and I'm going to put those and the guts on the table into said Ziploc bag. All right, so now that we got everything in the Ziploc bag, I'm just going to take the hose and we're going to spray it off. So now that that's done, you just kind of let it drip dry. The reason that we put them in the Ziploc bag is because now I can put this in the freezer until our trash pickup. And then whenever you put the frozen guts into your trash can, the morning that your trash gets taken out, it's not going to melt fast enough and stink up your trash can. The last thing I'll leave you with is I like to set all of my equipment out in the sun after I've cleaned it. The sun rays is a good way to disinfect some of the germs and things that'll get on there if it's warm enough out. Today it's a beautiful day, so that's definitely the plan. I got the cooler over there in the sun, and I got this here in the sun. If you like this video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.